Oh, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry for my tardy. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, please let me know in the chat. I want to make sure I can be heard. And I'm going to turn off the phone. Yep. All right. How's everybody doing today? Sorry. So I'm doing it different today. Usually I would use Streamlabs OBS, but yo, something's going on with it. And I can see it like pausing, and I don't like that. So I had to create another show on the fly like 3 minutes ago. So if you can hear me, please let me know you can hear me clearly. Let me pour my coffee in without making a mess. I'm wearing a white shirt. Coffee and white shirts don't mix. So I have to be very, very careful as I pour this coffee, because it wouldn't be coffee in chat if I didn't have my coffee. And it wouldn't be coffee in chat if I didn't have my coffee in my very own Harrison Family Vlogs merch. But did you pray about it? Sometimes we got to ask ourselves that question. But did we pray about it? Life gets tough. We start to complain sometimes. And then when we start to complaining, we got to stop and think. Did I pray about it? Sometimes we can get heavy laden and burdened with so much stuff. But really, all we got to do is stop and say, hey, did I pray about this? Let me just pray about it. Let me take it to God and let God do this. Good morning, Golden Phoenix. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you. Do me a favor. Can you let me know if you can hear me clearly? Am I good? Do I need to turn up the volume? Turn up the volume. Turn up the volume. Dance, dance. Please let me know. Please let me know. My mother said to tell everybody that she apologizes. She will not be in the chat today because today is my niece's birthday and they're in Florida celebrating the birthday. She's like, oh, I wish you would have came out there. I said, no, Rona's outside. I'm not about that life. I'm trying to stay healthy. Then I got to go into school probably this fall and risk Rona touching me. Like, Rona, don't touch me. Rona, go over there. Not Rona Vlogs. Well, even though like Rona don't touch me either, but Rona Vlogs, that's my people's. But coronavirus, nah, she can stay away. So can you guys hear me? Am I clear? Can you guys hear me? That's all I really care about. And I think I gotta frame this so that the sides even like this from the boot here and the blue and I want it nice and in the middle, framed it perfectly. Are you a messer? Okay, so you can hear me clearly. Thank you so much. And to the 4 amazing people congruently watching right now, thank you. Or concurrently watching right now, or currently watching right now. Thank you. Hit the like button, please, if you don't mind. Hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Salandao Fatima, Alina is in the house. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I had to create this second live stream because the other one on the Streamlabs wasn't working properly. So I had to do it here, and I'm actually using the YouTube live stream. So actually, I want to check something out because I haven't used. Just Teresa, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. Oh, that's my voice. Let me turn that down. So what I'm trying to see is if it's broadcasting at 1080p. And it broadcasts at 1080p. Nice. I like that. All right. So good morning, Just Teresa. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you being here. All right. Who else is in the chat? Please make some noise in the chat so that I know you are here. Make some noise. And if you're in the chat, please put a coffee emoji in and let me know what you're sipping on. This morning, I am sipping on Dunkin' Donuts dark coffee. No, I'm sorry. I bought Dunkin' Donuts coffee, the K-Cups, yesterday. I still have a few, what's that brand? Javaya dark brew coffee in some ShopRite brand sweet Italian creamer. That's what I'm sipping on. Jaden Sud 28. What's up? Meow. Yes, drop those coffee emojis. Let me know what you're sipping on. I'm pretty sure, Alina, that you were sipping on tea this morning. Nice. So what morning drink are you sipping on right now? Or if you're watching on the other side of the planet and it's now 10:05 p.m. or whatever in the evening, what are you sipping on? What morning or evening or afternoon drink are you sipping on? Yeah, I know I'm right. I know I'm right. I know. That's how we do in the UK. We sip on our tea. Yeah. Water. Water's a good drink too. Sometimes it's good with some coffee grounds and creamer in it. Yeah, but water's good too. French vanilla cake cup. I made blueberry muffins to go with it. Yeah, you know what I did this morning? I made biscuits, but I didn't make it. Like it came in the little tin cardboard thing by Pillsbury, and I put it in the oven for 11 and a half minutes. So I had coffee and biscuits this morning. Oh, you have smoothies sometimes? Yo, smoothies are good. My favorite smoothie is anything mango. If you have a mango in it and it's a smoothie, I love it. I love it. Yeah. So how's everybody doing today? Any big plans for the weekend? Any huge plans for the weekend? Is anybody going away? Probably not. Anybody going to an event? What's happening this weekend? What's happening this weekend? I'm sorry, I'm sending a text real quick. Yeah, so spend time with my cat and family. Okay, all right. I have a fruit kind. I have a smoothie. Good morning, Golden. All right, and I love how people interact with each other in the chat. That makes me happy when you guys interact with one another in the chat. Yeah. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. 1 second. All right. Abu, what's up? Abu Dhabi, you too. What's going on? Thank you so much for coming through. And you got a new cat. Thank you. Congratulations. Make sure you love it and hug it and squeeze it the most gentle way. All right. I hit my 2K goal today. What? Congratulations, Just Teresa. 2K. Congratulations. Not trying to work in your watch out. Me too. Me too. My watch hours is going to be a while. Like I think I have 1,603. I got to get to 4,000. I'm at the point where I'm not going to stress myself out over the watch hours. I'm just going to keep creating content, encouraging people to watch. And when it happens, it happens. I don't want to focus because my concern is if I get the watch hours by doing things that's not so natural, and this is just me. Like I know people are grinding and I appreciate their grind, but I don't want to have to do that every single year. I want to be able to make content that people enjoy, that is helpful to people without having to strategize how I'm going to maintain those watch hours. I want to strategize my content in order to get the watch hours and not, just do something to get the watch hours. Because then next year around this time, when I need to maintain the 4,000 watch hours because I'm monetized, I'm going to have to do that all over again. So, the watch out. Yeah, no, I think the watch hours is now the hardest thing to get, man. Yeah, see, and that's dope. Like getting people to watch your playlist, that's amazing. Get a playlist buddies and things like that. That's dope, and that works. It's been working for a lot of people. That in the live streams, at least. Yeah, in the live streams. I'm sorry. So there's a training that's happening. There's a training happening for teachers in SEP Junior technology. I did the training last year, but I can't do it this year. But it's also a paid training. We get paid to train. That's dope. So one of my colleagues is texting me saying that they've been going and they was asking me how come I haven't been in it. It's because I didn't really have the time. So speaking of colleagues, as you know, above all things, I'm a child of God. I try to work, serve God the best I can and represent Him well in my interactions with people and in my private life. That's first and foremost. Second, I'm a father. I'm a parent, and that's one of the most amazing titles to me. Like being able to be a dad, a parent. Um, my Grow Stream Live that I do every Sunday helps too. Okay, cool. Now, if you are a YouTuber or aspiring YouTuber and you want to grow, I think connecting with Jess Teresa would be an amazing thing to do. So what I'm going to try to do is I am going to put her. Let me see if I can find her. Oh, and I'm already subscribed. So I'm going to put your link in the chat. Hold on. What's going on? All right, here we go. Hit. So sometimes my palm touch the keypad or the touchpad, and I'll be typing, right? And I could type like a whole sentence, and then my palm here would touch the touchpad, and I go to delete something while I'm touching it, and it'll delete the whole sentence. So that's what happens when you got like bigger hands. As a teacher, what do you think of students that don't listen to you and are negative and mean? It's in my best. It's in the best interest of my students to listen to me. It's in their best interest, and they all know that. But I'm not a mean teacher. Every student will tell you that Mr. Harrison is probably the most unmeanest teacher on the planet. Just hey, Dwayne and Ray, thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you being here. Oh, you know what I haven't done yet? I haven't shared this out. So let me share this out so that people can watch. Give me 1 second while I share this out, and hopefully I can answer some questions and be of some help to you. Hold on. Ask a teacher. Yeah, so I had to do a separate live stream. I had already scheduled one, but I had to do another one because it just wasn't working properly, and Streamlabs OBS was glitching. Like not, and like sometimes it'll glitch and you guys can see the lag, but it really was lagging and glitching on my end, and it's never done that before. So I'm not sure if I need to update Streamlabs OBS or stop using OBS altogether and invest in a nice live streaming, because I like to use different screens. As you guys know, I'll do PowerPoint in my live streams and stuff like that. So yep, good morning, Foster Family Fun. Thank you so much, Kanie Moore. What's going on? Oh, and just Teresa shared me out. I appreciate it. Thank you. Brand the Night Wolf. Hey, and you're new. Welcome to the channel. If you would like to, and it's totally optional, you can join my Harrison Extended family by hitting the subscribe button and then hit the bell notification so it'll let you know when I go live. I usually go live at 10 p.m. on Tuesdays. No, 9 p.m. on Tuesdays, Eastern Standard Time in the U.S., and 10 a.m., which is right now, on Saturdays. And I try to upload a video every single other off day, which is Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday and Friday at 3 p.m. while the summer is here. When I start teaching again full time, I won't be able to do that, but we'll see what new schedule will start in the fall. But I'm doing well, and I appreciate you being here. Hopefully I could add some value to you if you have any questions about the topic. So yeah, so I'm a parent first, and I love being a parent. That is my most valued position on this planet. I can be anything in the world, and people would think that it's a position of stature, like the president or some leadership position in government. But my favorite and my most valued position on this planet is being a dad. The next is being a teacher. I'm eating coffee muffins. How do you eat? So how do you make coffee muffins? Do you put the coffee grounds in the muffins and mix it in? And then how does that taste? I'm curious. Now I'm going to be Googling coffee muffins because now if I can have my muffins and coffee, blended together, that sounds like a happy, happy, happy meal. Not from McDonald's, but a happy meal in real life. And I'm also a teacher. And in the United States, some school districts in the South have already started school. Up north, a lot of school districts will start in the fall. And, excuse me, there's a lot of questions and fears that are coming into the school year this year, because, especially from parents, because they don't know what to do. Kids honestly don't really care. They're not thinking about it. Kids don't think too much about it. Some kids are concerned, but they're going to do whatever we tell them to do anyway. We don't want to steer them wrong and do something that would be harmful for their education and also harmful for their health. And I agree. Like, I'm a parent and I'm like concerned of my son going into school every day. I'm also a teacher, and I also see the value of in-person instruction and how students, especially in the elementary level, do better with in-person instruction and explicit modeling. So, yes, you put the coffee ground in the muffin and you stir it and then put it in the oven. They're so good. I am going to try that. Brandon Nightwolf, you know what you should do? Oh, and you're from Nashville, Tennessee? Did the school district start over there where you are? Brandon Nightwolf, I'm going to give you guys a recommendation. If you can post a how-to video on how to make coffee muffins, all right, I would watch that and share it out for all my coffee-loving friends. Yes, absolutely, Alina. Ask me whatever you want about school. Yeah, hopefully I can answer it. I don't have all the answers, and I don't pretend to have all the answers. So there's some questions you may ask here that I'm going to say, yeah, I'm not too sure about that. And I won't answer it, because one thing I will never do is answer a question I don't know in hopes that I sound intelligent. No, one of my greatest fears in the world is to steer people wrong. I do not want to give people the wrong information. I am highly afraid of that. And because I feel responsible if I give you wrong information and you go with this information and it messes you up. And I don't want to ever do that. Well, at this point, it looks like I'll be in the school building. I am prepared either way. If we do full remote learning, I'm prepared for full remote learning. If we go full in class, I'm prepared for full in class, at least instructional wise. Health wise, I would have to get some personal PPE gear to make sure that I am safe and my students are safe from me if I am asymptomatic. So I am prepared either way. And I am not one of these teachers that are complaining about being in the building. I miss my babies. So if I can be around my babies, that's what I wanted. That's what I want. But I also appreciate the convenience of being able to teach from home. I appreciate it, but I know that what's best for my students is to be with them as they learn, so I can coach them in real time. All right. Well, if you don't want to ask it, Alina, it's no pressure. You can ask it if you want. I teach fourth grade ELA. So my license is in in general education and special education, grades 1 through 6. I'm letting my son have more of the decision if he wants to do full remote learning or do blending learning. Yeah, I gave my son that same one, Gabriel, that same one, and I bet you guys can guess which one he chose. By the way, hit up my Teespring account, my Teespring store, Harrison Family Merch, and purchase your very own But Did You Pray About It mug. And I have a question. Does the text appear backwards? If it does, let me know, because on my end, it looks like it's mirrored. I don't like that it looks mirrored. So let me know if the text appears backwards. I don't like it to, but from what I see, it looks like it's appearing backwards. I want to make sure that it's correct. All right, so you can see it. Good, thank you, because I see it backwards on my screen. All right. Hey, Zachary. All right, showing love. Yeah, so I teach fourth grade ELA. And I wanted to come on here and answer any questions, because I know some parents are concerned about remote learning. In the spring that we just ended, the school semester, a lot of school districts was extremely lenient in the grading policy because this was something new. Going into the fall, school districts are not going to be as lenient as they were in the spring. Now that we have a handle on it, we are going to expect students to to do good work. The rigor is going to be at a normal level, and you still have to produce great work. So yeah, he did choose remote. You're right. He chose remote, and because of that, some parents may feel unequipped to help their kids with remote learning. They're afraid to have their kids go into school because they risk their child being exposed to coronavirus. Ooh, excuse me. Did you? That's that coffee creeping up on me. I am so sorry about that. But also, they also know that they're not trained to teach their children. And that's the thing. Like, I know, like, I wasn't always a teacher. I became a teacher 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. And before that, I would help my kids with their schoolwork the way I did my schoolwork when I was in elementary school, or what I can remember. And I went through years of training so that I can be the best teacher I can be, and I'm still growing. And parents don't have that formal training, so it's a lot. And I can imagine the pressure that we feel as parents to have our students fully remote learn from home, and then trying to support them at the same time. At the same time, trying to work remotely from our jobs. And it's like, and I've heard so many people on social media ask this question. My son has deadlines, or my daughter has deadlines for school. I have deadlines for work. How do I prioritize this? Like, whose deadline gets met first, right? And it's a whole lot of pressure. It's a whole lot of pressure. So I wanted to see if I could help answer some questions based on the knowledge that I have. I may not know everything, and if not, then I can maybe refer you to something. But I just want to engage with you guys and talk to you guys about some things that would help you with remote learning as parents and as a teacher parent. I will put up a video on how to make coffee muffins, but I have a video before that. Okay, got you. All right. Yeah. I mean, let me make sure I'm subscribed to you too, because I think I may already be. If not, I will be now. And then I'm going to share. All right. So now you got 19. All right. Yeah. So if you could do that, I would love to try that. All right. Love to try that coffee for real. All right. And if you haven't subscribed for Just Teresa yet, please do so. All right. Zachary's in the building. What's up? How you guys doing? All right. So, let me give you guys a tip also that may help you guys when it comes to remote learning for your child. I would recommend having a space outside of their bedroom, like a space somewhere in the house where they know that they can go to every day, and that's going to be sort of like their virtual classroom. It doesn't have to be a huge space. It could be just a spot on the kitchen table, in the living room, in the basement, in the attic, in the garage, somewhere that has good internet access. All right, good Wi-Fi. Hey, Candy C, what's thank you so much for being here. Somewhere that has good internet access, Wi-Fi, and a place that they know they can go to every single day. Okay, that's their spot. That's their virtual classroom. And I hate to say this, on the technology side of it, I know a lot of us have iPads that we use and tablets that we use for remote learning. I don't find that it's the best way to navigate remote learning. I think having a computer, like a laptop or a Chromebook, or maybe even a Mac. I don't have a Mac, but maybe even a Mac, where you can open up different tabs and quickly switch from each tab. I think the iPad and tablets don't work as efficiently as using a laptop or a computer. And you can find Chromebooks for as little as $200 on Amazon. And all you need is a Google Chromebook. And if you have a Google Chromebook and your class is working with Google Classroom, it's perfect. It's perfect. Golden Phoenix says, yeah, the shirt is white. Yeah. It's like brand new. It's white. You know what I'm saying? All right. And I usually don't wear white at all because I'm messy. I'm not even going to lie. And you know what else happens? Like, I put on a lot of deodorant because I have a fear of smelling. So I'm always chewing gum, always have a mint, So I'm afraid that my breath smells. And as a teacher, and I know you guys can relate, because when I was in elementary school, I had some teachers that will come really close to me, like right here, and want to talk to me, and their breath will smell, and you can't tell them, you know, Miss Pacino, your breath is kind of smelling right now. And they be smokers too. You got teachers that are smokers. They will go outside at lunch, during their lunch, smoke, then come in at like sixth period and want to help you, mad close, their breath smelling like cigarettes, and you can't be like, oh, your breath smells, because then you're gonna get suspended. So I make sure that I always have gum. My students know I always have gum. I'm not gonna. They can't chew gum, but I have to chew gum because I got to teach them. I'm gonna chew gum. I mints. I'm gonna do it. And deodorant. Like, so I put on deodorant to make sure that my underarms don't smell. I don't ever want to be out there smelling. So every time I wear shirts, I sweat because I'm a sweater, and it sort of like messes up my shirt. So I have to always get new white t-shirts. Oh, you're a security guard at your job? That's dope. That's dope. All right. Golden Phoenix says, I feel the children need to socialize to do well in education. I'm going to get into that too, and in life. Just want our children to be safe. Definitely hard helping children with remote learning when you are confused about it yourself. I agree. Part of learning is part of learning, and the help in learning and is the support of other peers, watching them do things, and then other students modeling, well, modeling or mimicking what the other students are modeling. So that is definitely important, and socially also. And I think a lot of people only think of school as a place where kids learn ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, math, English, history, science, but they also go there and they learn social skills as well. And that's important. And I think parents have to be willing to allow teachers to teach their child about appropriate social behaviors, because some parents don't allow that. And it could leave space for hostility in a classroom among students if parents don't allow teachers to teach about appropriate social behavior. And that's a part that's missing in remote learning. I had to stop use rosemary oil in my hair because it bothered my students when taught high school and math. Did it? Yeah. Yeah. What's that smell, Miss Mo? What's that smell? It's an acquired smell. I don't think it's a bad smell, Miss Mo, but ooh, okay. I have to put that light on, but it's different, Miss Mo. So please let me know what that smell is. I know what you mean. Sharnette Williams in the building. What's up, sis? How you doing? I'll be 21 in October, and I go to college. My major is to be a nurse. I have a question. I just saw your pages. So you're a male, obviously, and we had a discussion on Tuesday about there not being enough male nurses, and you are going to college to be a nurse. So you, my friend, are a real life superhero. Thank you very much. We need you. Shanette Williams, what's up? How you doing? What you up to? So I'm reading some of the comments. My future husband in chat. I'm a security guard. Some parents don't know appropriate social. Yeah, some parents don't. And I think that has to do with emotional intelligence. A lot of people lack emotional intelligence. Some people are emotionally stupid. And we know that because another kid could accidentally step on another child's foot. And that child who had their foot stepped on is ready to flip out, and push the other kid. And they learn that from their parents. So I think without empathy, it's almost impossible to have appropriate social contact with people. So empathy is a very important thing to teach our children from young. Male nurses are so kind and caring. I have never had one, but one be unkind to me. You never had yeah, that's right, because male nurses rock. Male nurses rock. I would never be. I don't think I could be a male nurse because I get queasy when I see things broken, like bones broken. Like I'll watch skateboard videos and they'll be doing tricks, and every time, I kid you not, this is every time, every single skateboard video I have ever watched, they'll be in the air doing a trick, and right as they're about to stick that landing, I always look away. Always. So they'll be doing some tricks in the air. I'm like, yo, that's dope. And right when they're about to land, I go like this. All right. And if they didn't break anything, I'll look. But if I hear, oh, snap, he broke his ankle, I'll turn it off because I can't see that. That's why I can't be a nurse. I can do blood. I can do all that. I just can't see broken bones. Can't do it. Nah, no way. I think if, like, I could see my son come home with a black eye and I'll be good. But if they come home with a hanging wrist, I'll pass out. I will pass out. They're going to have to call 911 for me, not for him. Yeah, you live riding. I had a kid in my youth group years ago when I was living in Rochester, and he did a trick and he broke his ankle, and they recorded it and they wanted me to see it. I was like, "You guys crazy? I can't watch that. No, ugh, can't happen. Nah." So yeah. So, but back to the topic. I'm like going all over the place. Back to the topic. Social education is important, and that's being done in school also. Students aren't just students shouldn't just go to school to learn about academics. They have to learn about social cues and appropriate social behavior. You got to put a cast on his arm or ankle. Yeah, see, I'll let the doctors do that, and I'll maybe even call him an Uber and ask the Uber to take him to the hospital. And then after they put the cast on, I'll go. So when I mean Clifton, well, we've been all over the place in the stream, Shanette. So it's been like here, there, over there, over there. But I've just been answering. I think I answered maybe 2 questions about remote learning. Every answer I'm giving you guys is from a parent-teacher perspective. Yeah, it's from a parent-teacher perspective. So what I'm not going to do is like pretend like, you know, I'm a teacher and I'm gonna give you an answer from a teacher. I'm giving you an answer that's blended from a parent and a teacher's perspective. So I'm trying to be as balanced as possible. Like so I was saying that I appreciate, and I'll say it again, I appreciate being able to teach from home, but I also know that students learn better in the elementary level when they are with the teacher and the teacher is able to coach and model for the students in real time in person. I did trim it a little bit. I did trim my beard a little bit. Yeah, so just a tiny bit. Not remote learning question, but how are you preparing for going back to class learning? They have not. I don't know anything yet. I said before in the chat, you got to deliver a package and go to grocery shopping. Okay, thanks for coming through, Brandon Knight Wolf. I appreciate you being here. All right. Kennedy V is in the building. What up, sis? All right. So back to the question. So I said earlier in the chat, I am prepared for full remote learning. And I'm also prepared as far as instructional wise for full in-person learning. And instructionally speaking, I'm prepared for both hybrid as well. However, I don't have enough PPE equipment for myself to comfortably go into the school and teach because I have 2 fears. I fear that I can get infected, or I fear that I may be asymptomatic and can affect my students. And as you guys know, like if you guys ever see me in school, right? I am Mr. High five and fist bump. Like everybody in the building, staff and child alike, all get highs from me. If I see you in the hallway, I'm like that puppy that wants to get eye contact with their master. Like, you know, I want to make eye contact so I can just say, hey, good morning. Like, that's how I am. Like, I'm waiting for that moment where I can say, hey, good morning, give a high five or a fist bump. That's how I am. The students, they see me, they run to me, they hug me. That's why. So when I first started teaching, true story, I used to get dressed up in a shirt, tie, all that stuff, right? And these kids would come and give me a hug. And by the end of the day, I have like grease stains all on my torso, like hair grease stains everywhere. I'm like, yo, I'm wasting money on clothes. Like, I don't know if I can afford being a teacher because, you know, uh, so, but now we're going into school, you know, we got to make sure that we keep our distance. I won't be able to give the side hugs like I used to, maybe a fist bump, but that's about it. I tutored my 10-year-old cousin going into 6th grade. We transitioned to remote tutoring. It's definitely harder. It is. And I remote tutor a few kids for the summer. I love it. But some students do well working independently. Others struggle. So that's why I appreciate Google Classroom and even Khan Academy, because I can actually show them. And I also have here a hover cam, which allows me to a document camera, which allows me to show them how I do the work as well. I can shoot you a link where you can get supplies for yourself. You got to stay safe. Please do so. Please, I would appreciate that. That's crazy. They aren't giving any instruction for educators yet. Not sure. All we know is that we don't know anything, to be perfectly honest with you. There's a large likelihood that we'll be in the building, but we're not sure yet. So, yo, hit me up with that link, please, Sharnette. I would greatly appreciate it. Trini Warrior is in the house. What's up, sis? What's up? How you doing? My fear is that students will be asymptomatic and affect vulnerable caregivers at home, as well as teachers and staff with compromised immunity. What are they supposed to do? And there are teachers who are teaching, that have been teaching for 30 years. They're up there in age. It puts them at risk. Yeah, my students used to line up for hugs during homeroom. Yeah, I'm not ready. I'm not ready either. I'm not ready either. You doing good, Trini Warrior? Mm. Have you visited my Teespring link yet? Pick up your "But Did You Pray About It" mug. Check this out. I do want to thank you guys, because since I've been talking about Teespring and my Teespring store to support this channel, you guys have actually been going on and buying stuff. I'm not monetized on YouTube yet, but I tell you, like, I've been able to make a little bit of money through YouTube by promoting my Teespring link. So I do appreciate everyone has purchased items, and a few of you guys have. I was able. I don't care. I was able to to earn $50. That's in profits. $50. Like, that's what I earned. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. So for this month, I earned $50, right? And all I did was create merchandise, and yeah, I'm monetizing this channel, and I haven't even gotten YouTube monetization yet. So let's do it. Thank you, Shanette Williams, dropping that link. Yeah, she is the best. She's on it. Thank you, the moderator. Like the I'm trying to find a M word that would be an adjective for moderator that sort of makes it great. Like I don't know. Like, what's a word for a synonym for great that begins with M? I don't know. Thank you, brother Herb. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, it's been working out. So I'm not monetized through YouTube yet, but I've been making some coin on Teespring, and you guys can do it too if you're not monetized yet. I think parents who are doing remote learning need to remember that their family's mental health matters most. If you feel overwhelmed or frustrated, take a step back and focus on family. I agree. When I was I went through college, right? And I went to college online. And there was a professor who he's actually the spiritual lead of the school, right? And he said that we want, of course, as a school, they want everybody to get an A, but they also understand that they have families and they work. And he said that he would never want anyone to lose their family because they're in school trying to earn an A. He said he would rather them get a C, spend some time with their family and get to work when they can, and then get an A, ignore their family altogether and risk losing it. So that actually helped me a little bit, because when I graduated with my undergrad, I had a B minus average. I wanted to go with a 4.0, but it wasn't working. I'm a single father, couldn't do it, and it was full remote. Then when I got my master's, I was on it. I was like, nah, I'm trying to bang out this 4.0. I had a 3.7 in my first master's, a 3.9 in my second. I tried. I think so I agree with you. Mental health is extremely important. And also another thing, when you're home alone for an extended period of time and you don't have interactions with people, and I'm not talking about interactions like this or on a screen, I'm talking about person to person contact. Human beings were created to be in community with one another. And when you don't have genuine, safe community with one another, you tend to suffer mentally. That's why a lot of people in prison suffer mentally, because they don't have that genuine person-to-person contact. So, yeah. Congrats, bro. We're not in school. LOL. Magnificent. Monumental. Hello, chat. Hey, Herb. Yes, Brother Herb is in the building. Brother Herb's live was lit yesterday. And then you guys went live again? Like, you went live again? Like, so I woke up this morning and I'm looking, because every time I wake up, I have like a roll of notifications. And I'm looking at my notification and it said, Candy C was live again. And I'm like, what? What's happening here? Bang out those watch hours. I see you, sis. I'm trying. I'm a little worried about my next schooling step. It's gonna take a lot out of me. Let me know tips. First off, Jeanette Williams, you are resourceful. You're smart. You got this. Like, you, of all people, can do it. All right. And I think you mentioned before that, that next step is a huge step. So, and we need people like you in those kind of positions. So please go ahead and do it. I guess make sure you set up a routine and try to stick with that routine. And speaking of routines, this can go for our students in remote learning in elementary or in high school. Routines, extremely important. Establish routines from the very beginning. Develop a schedule and try to stick with that schedule as if you're in school. That will help your child maintain some sort of normalcy as they go through their remote learning experience or their hybrid learning experience. The same goes for people who are looking to go to college, whether they're working remotely in college or at home. So definitely develop a system where you have routines in place, time set aside where you're going to focus on your family and no schoolwork at all, unless there's a deadline, but then you switch the time and do it that way. Routines, extremely important. Oh, okay. Oh, but it froze. All right. Candy, I saw you mixing that pancake. LOL, but I had to go to bed. You rock. Oh, you were making pancakes at night? Nice. Okay, yeah, time management is definitely important. She's going for a doctor of osteopathic medicine. Okay, I was just about to say osteopathetic. That's not what that says. It doesn't say osteopathetic. I had to read that a little bit slower because I was just about to say, oh, she's going to be a doctor of osteopathic medicine. But then I would have been like, oh, snap. I said that wrong. Osteopathic medicine. So soon we're going to have a doctor in the Harrison extended family. Come on. We got teachers already. We got soldiers in the Harrison extended family. I'm pretty sure we got a lawyer or two in the Harrison extended family. We need mechanics. We're about to have a doctor. Come on. We got gonna have a doctor in the family. Come on. I always say this. People need 3 best friends in their lives. Only 3. A doctor, a lawyer, and a mechanic. If you have those 3 people in your life, you're going to have a happy life. You can see a doctor for any medical condition that you can trust, a lawyer for any legal needs that you can trust, and a mechanic for your car needs that you can trust. Because let's be honest, there's some mechanics out there that are straight crooks. You will go in for an oil change on a brand new 2021 Honda Accord, and they're going to tell you your axles are broke. Excuse me? I just got this car. I just came in here for an oil change. I barely drove it 2 weeks and my axles are broke. I mean, you're not going to go for an oil change after 2 weeks of buying the car. I'm just, embellishing a little bit. But yeah, we need honest mechanics. Oh, and therapists too. Honest therapists that are looking. But you know what, though? The therapist thing is a little tough. Ethically, it can cross a boundary if you are providing services to friends. Now, I won't provide paid service to people that I actually know. That service is always going to be free because I don't want to cross the ethical bound. And it'll be more like, a coaching session rather than like me sitting down and really psychoanalyzing them because I know them. Yoga with Mo. I'm currently a registered massage therapist, and massage therapy is an important thing in the medical field. I need like a massage therapist now. Like my lower back, it's kind of like I need a massage therapist. Will not be registering for 2021. Said screw it, I'm going back to school now. And I bet you it's kind of hard being a massage therapist today because you got to touch people, and Rona is still out there touching people. So I get it. You never charge close family and friends? Nice. That'd be dope to have a massage therapist as a family member that's close that I could receive free massage therapy from, because I need it. And we got therapists too. True. Yeah, we got therapists too in the Harrison family, extended family. Jeanette Williams, I was going to get certified from massage therapy this year, but 2020 said no. Listen, 2020 messed up. Oh, and thank you for dropping the link again. Please hit up the link for Harrison Family merch. 2020 has been that year. You know what's crazy? I remember back in December, November, people was talking about the world coming to an end. And I'm like, well, I don't believe that. But now, like looking at all the events that's been happening, 2020 is not the year to be alive. Like, I think after this whole thing is done, I'm probably not even going to count 2020 as a year. Like, you know what? I'm still 39. I'm turning 40 in December. Like, I'm not even 40 yet. All right, because this year don't count. This year does not count. 2020 does not count at all. I can do without it. The finances were holding me back. Yeah. Speaking of finances, check this out. I got a bill for my son's college. Well, bill for $13,000, yo. I got to pay $13,000. You know what? I don't have $13,000. I don't know what I'm gonna do. He didn't get enough aid because here's the thing, right? Like we all of us really want to be able to earn more money. But I don't earn enough to be able to pay for, college like that. But I earn too much for me to get financial assistance for my sons to go to college. It's really messed up, yo. Really messed up. And it's not even like I earned all that much. Like I earned maybe like $5,000 more than what would be required to receive the maximum amount of aid. Like, that's messed up. Yeah. Messed up. I would appreciate any donation because listen, man, because I really want him to go to the school, and according to what they said, he cannot even start classes until $13,000 is paid. So right now I'm in talks with the school to talk about how we can work around this because, I'm a elementary school teacher. I can't write a $13,000 check and just now. There are ways that I can earn money and pay $1,000 a month, for, or even like $1,500 a month. I can do that. I will grind and I will work and I'll make sure that we get that paid. But like $13,000 today, like right now, a check, can't do it. And I don't want to do the loans, at least a private loan. Like I wouldn't mind him doing the Stafford loan because it's a federal loan, and there's programs that will allow him to have his loans forgiven if he does certain things in the future. When you have a private loan, you got to pay that back no matter what it is. So I don't want him to get any private loans, but we don't even qualify for the Stafford loan. It's messed up. I have gained a few skills, never had time for before COVID. Yeah, that's dope. Like, I think that's a good thing about being able to be home. We can learn new skills. So that's dope. And I think, Brother Herb, that's the right way to look at it. I'm going to be home and I can't go to work. Let me learn a new skill so that after this thing ends, I can, go out there and make more money. You got to do something strange. Time spent with family. I never had this before. Yeah, It's dope. I got to meet lots of people on here because of the pandemic. Yeah, COVID has allowed all of us time for ourselves. Yeah, pandemic has its benefits for sure. We all forget to stop and breathe with this fast-paced lifestyle we're all living. Yeah, and in New York, it's even crazy. It's crazier. Yo, Harry, what's up, my brother? How you doing? Oh, it has been a blessing in disguise. Yeah, it has. In many respects, it has been. And I firmly believe that because during this whole pandemic thing, um, I purchased a home and was able to move, pretty seamlessly because of it. Like, imagine, um, like I closed the same week. I closed on the house the same week the schools closed. Kid you not. Like I closed Wednesday, schools were closed on Monday. And on Friday they made that announcement. Crazy. Yes, Harry. Yeah, I got to find that money. Morehouse is a great school, but again, it's a private college, and they're a business, so I get it. If I don't have the money for him to go to college, we got to do what we have to do. And if he has to start in the spring semester, that'll give me time to grind for these next couple of months to get the $13,000 so that he could go and be straight. We've been looking into scholarships and you know what I did? Like I think I should have took more of a hands-on approach. I wanted him to gain this experience, so I left him to do a lot of the work himself. But I should have been more hands-on with him. So I dropped the ball there on the scholarships. But he was telling me that he had scholarships, he had money, and he was good. But they still stuck us with a $13,000 bill that needed to be paid up front. Yeah, and that's what I'm in talks with them now about a payment plan. Hopefully they can work something out because if they give me a payment plan, I'm gonna be honest with you. If they give me a payment plan, my only videos on YouTube will probably be the lives I do on Tuesdays and Saturdays. I won't have time to create the vlogs that I've been creating because then I'll be looking for positions, tutoring, things like that, so I can earn money to pay for a school. So yeah, closing. Well, I closed already. I closed in March, and what happened was the closing date was mid-March, and we found out the Friday before the closing that the schools were closing. So it was like perfect. I found my passion for filmmaking in this pandemic. Now I'm about to start school doing something I really should. Are you going to film school? And if you are you going to Full Sail? Are you going to do the Full Sail online? And I don't know what it is. This coffee is making me like giving me a whole bunch of gas. I usually don't be on here like burping like that. I don't know what's going on today. I don't know what's going on today. Yeah. So yeah, Full Sail. Yeah. That's dope. So I thought about going to Full Sail before I went into school to get my master's for marriage and family counseling. I wanted to do that. I wanted to learn that, and I think that's probably going to be something I'm going to do after I get my doctorate in community care and counseling. And I think that's what I'm probably going to get my doctorate in, doctorate education in community care and counseling. Um, Wait, what? The Army's paying for it? Will the Army allow a 40-year-old semi in shape, more of a round shape in the midsection, middle-aged man to enroll? Would that be okay? Oh, and Harry also is a military man too. No worries, bro. You can be my apprentice. I'll be all right. Cool. Whatever information you give, I'm going to you learn from. I'm going to glean. Let's have the team look for scholarships for the next that would be dope. And actually, I think my son, first off, talked about wanting to be a leader in community. So he can definitely be the next another president, a president of the United States. He's definitely he has a character. He has an empathy, concern for people. He has a good mind. He he really wants to see people succeed. So he would be a good president. But yeah, man, I at this point we need all the help that we can get in looking for scholarships for him to attend Morehouse, because if he doesn't go in the fall, we're definitely going to get him in the spring, but it's going to take a lot of work on my part, and I'm going to grind to make it happen. Wait, what did I say? It used to be up to 41. Wait, no, I can't. It used to be up to 41. You said you can't do the Army thing. I know I can't. But if they're going to pay for my college, I'll let Sergeant Slaughter yell in my face and projectile spit for a little bit, because all I'm thinking about is he's paying for my college. He's paying for my college, and then after he's done yelling and spitting in my face, I'll just afterwards listen. I can't. And Harry, true story. Let me tell you, because I was going to enroll in the ROTC at Tottenville High School, right? This is a true story, Harry. I kid you not. This is exactly what happened. Right, I was thinking about it heavy, right? And but what stopped me from doing it was Paul. And tell Paul about this story, because he will never tell him. So one day, I was passing the Council for Unity room, and I was going into the courtyard. And as I'm going into the courtyard, Paul was with and I think we were juniors at the time, and Paul was taking down the flag with two of the other guys from ROTC, and the other guy accidentally dropped the flag, and Paul ripped into him in front of everybody. Like, he got in his face screaming and flipping out on him, and I was like, nope, I can't do it. Nah, not gonna happen. Never going into military. If I can get yelled like that in military by somebody my own age, nah, not happening. I was done. Paul is the reason why I never considered military. And you can let are the heroes of this great country, and I appreciate you guys. I really do. Yeah. But but Paul is the reason why I never considered the military. I love him. Like, that's the bro, but I'm like, yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. No, I'm not about that life. Yeah, military is tough. Military is tough. Yeah. Let me see if I missed anything. She said, no, Dre, I can't do it. All right. Did I miss anything? Yeah, 14 years in the Marine and Army. Yeah, so Harry, actually, if I would say, Harry, connect with Brother Herb and Candy C. They're a married couple, and they're both they're a military family. He's retired. Brother Herb is retiring from the Army, and Candy C is somewhat new. She's not like fresh out of boot camp, but she's somewhat new to it. But you guys will definitely have a lot of things in common to talk about. I was buffering. Listen, YouTube. YouTube won't let me be great. Oh, he's retired. He's done. He's retired. What about the Coast Guard? Can I do the Coast Guard and they would repay, or the National Guard, and will they pay for my college? What if I do that? Maybe that, or the reserves. I don't know. I'm just trying to get free money now to pay for school. I'm done, bro. Retired. Yeah, congratulations. Like, how you retired? You're not even 40 yet, bro. I think as a teacher, because I started a couple of years ago, I'm not going to see retirement till close to 70. I'm going to look like Morgan Freeman before I retire. Yeah, it would have been done 20, but Feds offer me more. Yeah, get that money. Get that money. Yeah, man, I do appreciate everybody for coming through in the live and being here with me. And although we didn't talk too much about the topic, I do appreciate being able to engage in conversation with you guys, even if it's, banter. Like, I love you guys. I really, really, really appreciate you. Reserves if you're a medical. Okay, but yeah, I'm not medical. Unless I can't do it. Yeah, all three of them. It's Candy C, Brother Herb, and Harry Z. And if there's anybody else that were in the military, please leave a comment so that we can appreciate you too, because You guys are doing amazing things for this country and for the people in the country. So I know that a lot of people's motivation is their loved one and their family. So you guys are appreciated. Thank you. And as you leave the chat today, can you go to the link that Shanette Williams dropped, the Teespring link, and consider purchasing some of the Harrison family merch to support this channel? And what I love about that is, like, hopefully when I get monetized, I'll be able to get super chats. I would appreciate that. But Teespring allows for people to support the channel, give money, and receive something in return. So like a souvenir for their support. So check out the Teespring link and support the channel. I have a couple of things coming in that I ordered for myself that will come in. So hopefully if it's here next week, I'll be on the live next week with the new merchandise. All right, guys, God bless. I am out. I am going to get some cleaning done, make a few phone calls, do some video chats, and call it a day. Love you guys. If you have not done so, like the video. If you have not joined the Harrison Extended Family yet, and you would like to join the Harrison Extended Family, you can do so by clicking the subscribe button and then hit the bell notification so it'll let you know when I upload new videos. What else can I say? Oh, before I go, Thursday, you ordered your merch this week? Thank you so much, Candily V. On Thursday, I will be on Candily V's live. Candily V, before I close out, do you have that link set up yet so that we can share it and people can hit the reminder? If that link is up already and you already set up the show on YouTube, let me know so that I could share that link. Let me see. I'm going to go on your channel now to verify. Thank you, Harry. I appreciate that. Oh, no, not yet. Okay, it's not there yet. So I'm still going to share her page, and I want you guys to go on her page, subscribe right now. After you subscribe to my channel, open up a different tab, go to this link right now, and subscribe to her channel so that you can receive the notification for when I go live. And it's going to be this Thursday, I think at 7 o'clock. And also go to the Teespring link, open up a different tab and go there. I use a PC. Yeah, I'm not much of a Mac user. Chosen Queen, what's up? First off, I'm glad you decided to come anytime. Like, you can always rewatch it, but I'm glad that you're here now. So I appreciate it. And I can't wait either. It's going to be a great conversation about blended families. It's going to be dope. So make sure you guys tune in. She had a dope show this past Thursday, called The Gentleman's Club, and she's going to be doing it again. So I was in the back, like, just chatting away. Great conversation. I have an i7 with I think it has 24 gigabytes of RAM. It's a powerful machine. It's a powerful machine. NVIDIA graphics card. So it shouldn't be doing that, but I don't know why. I'm having a hard time with all this live stream and stuff. And I have to live stream at 1080p. I won't go lower than 1080p. You caught the mug? Thanks, bro. I appreciate that, man. I greatly appreciate it. Let me know when it comes in. And whenever you come into my lives, you got to have that coffee mug with you and watch the live stream with the coffee mug, because I heard that if you watch a Harrison Family Vlogs live stream with Harrison Family Vlogs merchandise, it enhances the experience. I mean, that's not what I heard. That's why I'm going to say that I heard, because it's a marketing ploy to get you guys to buy my stuff. All right, guys. God bless. Good night. I love you all. And until tomorrow at 3 p.m., hopefully, I'll upload. I'm going to upload a video. I'm going to vlog with the new Comica Boom XD to see how it sounds, to test that out. It's a girl. Hey. Yes, you're here. You finally caught it, but I'm ending, sis. It's a girl's world. I'm ending, but I'm glad you came through. You can always rewatch it, but I do appreciate you coming through. You can't use your Sony A7 II? I gotta get why can't you? You should be able to. There's a lot of people that still use the A7 II to stream. You know what? I'm going to call you back right now. So as soon as I end this live, I'm going to call you right now. All right. So expect that call. All right. Let me end it because you guys are going to keep me here asking me questions. I am going. Love you all. God bless. Peace.